What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, most of you guys that are building model railroad layouts, whether in a shed, basement, your living room, doesn't matter where you're building it, you all know the costs associated with this great hobby. And I'm one of them guys who's not trying to break the bank and buy top of the line of anything. I'm always looking for the deals, but there's two cars that I really want on my layout. And the one you all know, I mean, if you haven't seen the Conrail coil shield well coil car, then you haven't watched enough videos or you haven't been rail fanning. But it is always out there running around somewhere, whether it be on Norfolk Southern or CSX, or even once in a while on the other UP, BNSFF. You're always going to find a Conrail coil shield. The rarer one, made by the same company, Thrall, it's also a well car, same style, just different cover. It is the Norfolk Southern Protector car. They only made about 60 of those, so those are more rare to see out and about in the real world. But I want these two cars on my layout, and I've been scouring eBay and train shows and all that, and they're made by the Exactrail and HO scale, and they're very expensive. When they first came out, they were decent, but I missed them when they first came out. But now everybody wants a crazy price for them because they know what they have and they know people want them. So I found two that were a little shattered and broken, and I'm going to make the best of it. Let's take a look at them. Here comes two of the greatest coil cars ever produced. They were made by the Thrall company. This one's Norfolk Southern's Protector. I believe there was only 60 of these cars ever made. And the other one by Thrall is the Conrail coil shield. I think a little over 600 of these were made. Two of the best coil cars ever produced. There it is. The Exactrail HO scale 54-foot coil shield car produced by Thrall. This is awesome. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have seen these. I mean, everybody loves these. It's one of the most recognizable coil cars out there. So this is from 1992 to 95. Conrail purchased a unique well-style coil gondola. And in my previous video clip, I said maybe there was around 600 made, but they purchased almost 750 coil shields. So this is awesome that I finally got one that'll be running around my layout. Let's take a look at a few of the things wrong with this one, if you haven't spotted it already. So one of the ladder rails, grab irons right here is broke off, and this is just a bit loose, as you can see. And then over here you see this one's mangled up a little bit, and the brake wheel is barely hanging on by a thread, and it's missing both of its ladder grab irons right there, and this one's a bit bent up. Other than that, that is the only thing wrong with this car, and I wasn't letting it get away. So Exactrail produced a couple versions. Take a look at these. So it was the as delivered version, the repainted version, a patched out version, and the New York Central reporting marks. So yeah, I'm not caring. I got the patched out version, and the story is that when these were first released, they were around 50 bucks, I think. And now if you look on eBay or train shows, they are anywhere from 60, 70 on up to $100 a piece. And I'm not spending that on a rail car. And just for a little bit of damage right here and here, I got this for 35 bucks. Yeah, I would like to have the original as released Conrail ones, but I will take the patched out because Conrail's still right there on the reporting mark, and I still got coil shield. So I'm very happy. Let's take a look at the next awesome pickup that I got. I forgot to do a video of this one real quick, but this is also one of my favorites besides the coil shield, is the Norfolk Southern Protector coil shield car. And these usually retailed around $40 to $50 brand new. But once again, hard to find. And if you find it on eBay, they want almost upwards of $100, or train shows 60 to 70. So I found this one totally destroyed for $35, but as you look at it, it can be fixed. You can see the stacking rack is busted off and the screw mounts to hold in the weights have snapped off. So let me repair this and get after it. There we go, got it all patched up. I used the Gorilla Glue. Since the screw mounts were snapped off, I put a couple drops of Gorilla Glue on the first plate to the car, and then in between each plate, a couple drops. And then really sealed it up in there's a well portion right here, just in case. And as you see, I fixed the grab points that were broken off, the stacking rack, and you can't really tell it was ever broken. And now all I'll do is I'll glue this on here, right back where it was supposed to be, and it will be as good as new. Nobody will be none the wiser, except now the proof is in video. This is the Exactrail HO scale 54-foot protector coil car from Thrall. They built these for NS, and they shared the well style body of the coil shields. They had this unique shaped insulated aluminum hood, and the protector name stood for Protected Temperature Coil Transport on Rail, and only 60 were built. So more rare to see them than the other coil shields. Now this one is fantastic. Once I repaired it, everything is intact, looking good. You can see all the details right here. The protector name, NS, all the air hoses, brake wheel, grab irons for the ladders. Everything is there. Fantastic. This is another favorite, and I catch it a lot around these parts anyway, as you've seen in the clip. Had it a few times, but I do see it more often than not coming down the rails. This is awesome. So now I got both coil cars from Thrall. This thing's about to roll off my turntable. Ooh, those are beautiful. Well, there you go. For a little cheaper money and a little bit of glue, I'm happy with what I got. I mean, I do not like spending $50 on up for a rail car that might just sit there and collect dust. Or what if I drop it off the layout and shatter it to death? I'm just not one of them guys who need top of the line of all the stuff I'm going to put on my layout. But I do want good looking cars, and those were the two best cars that I really, really wanted. So now I have them. And yeah, I'll keep scouting for some more deals, because the regular Conrail marking on the coil shield would be great to have. But I'm not going to be picky as long as I've got a coil shield. And if I never get another one, then at least I have this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Not really a review, just a simple fact that you can save some money. All you got to do is shop around. And if you're not picky about having every little last rivet counter detail on your layout, then these will work for you. All right, till next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Pappy out.